Well, Congressman Lucas, we've seen our trade deficit grow in recent months until this past month. How do we as a nation continue that track without really wrecking our economy?
Oh, we can't. If we continue to send hundreds of billions of dollars a year out of country, the $700 billion number for energy alone, we will eventually bankrupt ourselves. But the key is we need to shift our focus to export, to moving our products. Now, the weak dollar, Rob, has given us a brief advantage because of the plummeting value of the dollar compared to the yen, compared to the euro. It's making our exports cheaper, and it's allowing our businesses for the first time in a long time to compete in foreign countries. But that's just a window of opportunity that we need to pursue. Maybe working on our tax code so we have a more export-oriented process. Maybe as more and more of that CRP land, highly productive land that perhaps shouldn't have been there in the beginning, comes into production, that'll increase our agricultural commodity exports again. But the bottom line remains, if we continue to send more money overseas than we bring back, if we spend more than we take in, this country will slam into an economic wall somewhere down the road.
And certainly contributes to our overall budget deficit, which is at all-time high.
Entirely, because in effect you're exporting jobs. We need to create jobs at home. We need to create economic activity at home. We need to do those things. As I said, the cheap dollar right now in comparison to other world currencies is giving us a window of opportunity, but we've got to build off of that. Once we establish those foreign markets or reestablish those markets in many industries, then we need to build off of that. We need to keep that. We need to use our efficiency, our productivity to maintain our opportunity.
Should we as a country reinvest in certain industries?
I think the market will ultimately determine that. There are major changes going in things like the automobile industry, where we were the dominant manufacturing force in the world for decades and decades, and now certain of our foreign competitors have overtaken us. That's a battle we can still win, but we've got to refocus, we've got to retool our tax code, we've got to address business health care costs. There's a variety of things out there, but we can win this struggle. American ingenuity is still the best in the world, Rob, but we have to commit ourselves not just to selling to the American market, but to aggressively selling to markets around the world. We had it so easy for so long, we didn't have to worry about selling overseas. That's not the case anymore. We have to work to sell everywhere.
Now, I do want to ask you one question because you represent a largely rural area where agriculture is so important. The lower dollar has helped those exports really boom.
We're moving not only agricultural products, but a lot of oil field equipment and oil field technology, because remember, the 3rd District is agriculture, wheat and cattle, corn and cotton, but it's also oil and gas. We are energy and we are ag, and both of those commodities are much easier to sell with the dollar valuation right now. But that gives us an opportunity, as I've said, to establish that market. But we've got to aggressively keep that market once we penetrate those foreign countries.
Thank you for your insights, Congressman Lucas.
Thank you, Rob.
I just saw the $500 billion budget deficit. We all know we can't do this. What do we do?
One of the ways that we help ourselves as a nation out of the budget deficit crisis that we have is that we create wealth and opportunities and jobs. And that means having access to the capital, having fair rules and regulations, having lower taxes, having systems that work that will help businesses create those jobs and create the wealth. That's one of the ways that we can help reduce our deficit.
Congresswoman Fallon, thank you very much.